The Orangutan Republic Foundation was created in 2004 as the Orangutan Republic Education Initiative by my Indonesian wife Ingriani and myself. While I've studied and conserved orangutans since 1973, including several years in the forest of Borneo, rehabilitating them, my wife and I believe that unless we educated people about orangutans and enrolled them to care enough to take action, the destructive cycle of killing and rehabilitation would continue. And since the Sumatran orangutan is classified as critically endangered, there's no time to wait. Our current objective is to strengthen our programs and ensure their long-term sustainability. We understand that education is a long-term investment, and that changing a culture from one of indifference and fear to one of respect, caring, and appreciation takes time. We've created successful programs such as the Orangutan Caring Scholarships and the Mobile Education and Conservation Unit, but we need to institutionalize these programs and guarantee their funding. Our success comes from our years of working in Indonesia and our understanding of the diverse cultures. Our educators are local people who are passionate about the orangutan and a sustainable future. They have found innovative methods to bring our message to the local people in culturally appropriate ways. Because of this and our foundation's commitment to our conservation programs, we are trusted by the people in the communities we serve. Because we're still relatively small as a nonprofit, we can easily partner with other organizations that share our mission and trust. We target our limited funds to those core education and conservation programs implemented in the field by our partnering groups. The Orangutan Republic Foundation is effective for its size and for what it has accomplished. We have very little overhead and no physical offices in the United States. We have effectively petitioned high officials, for example, to create Orangutan Caring Week. Our orangutan caring clubs in Jakarta and Medan receive only small incentive pay to keep them in the field educating and inspiring villagers, farmers, village leaders, teachers, and students. And for only $1,500, we provide tuition for up to 4 years at the local universities in the fields of biology, forestry, and veterinary science through our Orangutan Caring Scholarship Program. This helps ensure that new generations of people will support our mission. We measure success by reducing conflict with wildlife and saving orangutan lives one by one. By keeping farmers on their land and not destroying protected areas, we demonstrate success. By showing a villager how to humanely scare an orangutan back to the forest, we can save orangutan lives. By working with other nonprofits to plant trees, we are expanding future orangutan habitat. Another metric is the number of university students that graduate. So far, we've awarded more than 60 scholarships, and many have graduated, becoming advocates specifically for orangutans. Many people think we operate rehabilitation stations. While we collaborate with other organizations that rehabilitate or reintroduce orangutans, we do not handle orangutans directly. As we work to save orangutans through education, we also help protect other species that are ecologically important but not as charismatic as the orangutan. To save orangutans, we need to save the rainforest ecosystem, the lungs of the earth. Our work extends to a much broader ecological concern, including global climate change. We also support the goals of the Roundtable on Sustainable Palm Oil because we would like to see consumers choose certified sustainable palm oil. That means no further destruction of biodiverse rainforests and respecting the laws protecting orangutans and other endangered wildlife. Since our inception in 2004, we enrolled the Indonesian government to formally declare Orangutan Caring Week, an annual celebration each November that has grown each year. Most importantly, through our mobile education program, dozens of wild orangutans are now safe from attack by villagers who had treated them like pests when they entered their gardens and orchards. The villagers now know these protected animals can be humanely scared back into the forests. Since 2006, the Foundation has funded more than 60 scholarships. Our Indonesian graduates are helping us achieve our mission of transforming the public to better appreciate the orangutan and its place in the rainforest. One of the biggest challenges we face is the cultural inertia and resistance of traditional groups we've been trying to change through education. Additionally, funding has been a major challenge since our inception. We don't directly manage the cute orphan baby orangutans, so it makes it challenging to solicit funds from people whose hearts and pocketbooks open up to such a need. Our work is focused at educating people so that the only baby orangutans we will see will be those with their biological mothers high in the treetops. We would like to deepen our involvement with our current villages, then expand into adjacent villages. We'd also like to create demonstration plots that showcase environmentally beneficial agricultural techniques to local farmers and link that to education centers at the hub of several smaller villages. We would also like to expand our caring club's capacity by increasing staff, international volunteer support, and becoming self-sufficient by working with local people. Finally, we need to be able to increase the number of scholarships so that all qualified students with the desire to help orangutans can go to their universities in the name of the orangutan. The Orangutan Republic Foundation and its Indonesian partners need to continue to identify other villages and threatened orangutan populations in Sumatra where our help is most urgently needed. This way, collectively, we are addressing the needs of other populations of orangutans. We need to address the mass media gap so that larger segments of the Indonesian population would come to understand the beauty and importance of the orangutan, its current threats, and how they could get involved to help conserve the species. We would also increase the skill sets of our Indonesian partners in the areas of proposal writing, documentary production, and environmental law and policy.